So we finally got ourselves a good and tame look at the Ashes of Creation MMORPG PvP gameplay. These clips are from the AOC development update stream for February, and we do want to keep in mind that this is currently just alpha testing and might not be an accurate display of the final product. I mean, it probably won't be, but it's good to see something for all of us PvP junkies that have been laying in wait in the MMO world. Let's be honest, as far as good, big, possibly game-changing MMORPGs announced over the years, Ashes of Creation is all we've really got to look forward to. I mean, there is New World that's looking alright and a couple other ones, but it just might not be a stretch to assume that Ashes of Creation is our best shot for a long time of reliving all of the things that made MMORPGs so great when we were younger. And I say when we were younger because I'm betting that there's a good chance that you're like me, someone who's lived through the golden era of MMOs and has been desperately searching for something that gives us the same feeling of excitement and mystery that we once had. Earlier in the update, the dev was switching back and forth between tab targeting to manual targeting, or a sort of combat system like the Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm noticing that during this little PvP skirmish here, he's all but opted for the tab targeting system. But it looks like you can switch back and forth at will, at least for now. I do hope that there is a benefit for manually targeting your spells to give an advantage towards skill-based PvP versus the kind of World of Warcraft system of whoever has the higher stats is going to win. I'm also saying, and I'm sure that you're noticing too, as well as the dev apparently, that the tank is absolutely decimating here. Like, it's not even remotely seeming fair. He's essentially just flying in, and by the time his CCs are on cooldown, you're already going to be dead. But like I said, this is early access, so for there not to be classes that are just generally OP in certain scenarios would be 1 in a million. One thing that I can say for the Ashes of Creation devs though, is that player feedback is something they really want to have a hand with in developing this game. Like earlier in the update stream, the dev mentions that there is a negative response from the majority of the future player base, basically saying the wind-up animation for the fireball spell was too long. And the first thing they did in this stream was show how they've improved it. They've also made some of the spells a lot less flashy than they were in the very early videos of Ashes of Creation. I remember the first PvP video I saw in the Ashes MMO, and it looked like you were in the middle of a gangbang of pixies, and you were constantly being slapped in the face with bright colored pixie dust coated hands, while you were trying to rush through a doorway into a larger room of never-ending exploding flashbangs. But I'm sure you can get the picture. So, I'm glad that it looks like they've already come to a comfortable middle ground. Basically what I'm saying is a lot of people are going to point out the imbalance of the tanks, and I'm betting it's going to be addressed in no time, let alone fixed for any sort of beta. Obviously with fixes comes other imbalances, so it's always going to be a game of cat and mouse. But I'm excited for Ashes of Creation. I bet you are as well. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, I really appreciate it. If you're feeling up for it, maybe drop a like. Bye now.
The dark fire will not avail you, flammable loot.